What's up everyone, Nelly Joe here with the fourth video of my Dead Space 3 hardcore guide. Now this video picks up where the last one left off, and Isaac's been separated from the rest of the crew and they're now down on Tau Volantis. To me, this now is where the game starts to pick up in its intensity and how hard it is compared to, say, the other two games. Now, I think that the way they went about it is correct. They haven't changed the formula too much. There are still necromorphs, you still take them out the same way. It's just in this game, there's more of them, they attack on pack more, and they're more ferocious. And your stasis doesn't last near enough as long as it did in especially 1, but 2 as well. The stasis doesn't last that long. So some of the tactics you would use in the second game, in the first game, you maybe wouldn't use in this game. Like, say for instance, I have the force gun line gun combo, whereas in the second or first game I would use the line gun because the line gun had the line gun mine. But the line gun mine was good because your stasis lasted a certain amount of time and you could freeze a group, fire the mine, and you would destroy a group. Whereas in this it's more complicated because your stasis doesn't last as long. Firing a mine is kind of worthless because by the time you fire it and it builds up, they've already moved on. So your tactics change in this game from the way they are in 1 and 2. Now we're at the first bench, and I've picked up all of the metal parts and circuit boards and them up to here and sell everything. You'll also find that your transducers have built up from when you've landed to just now. They build up quite a bit more. And again, when you reach the section where you fight the crustacean necromorph for the first time and you upgrade your rig, you will find out why. You've saved all of those transducers. Now you can do it before, but I prefer to do it at that section, just to be sure. Now you head down here, collect the circuit board that's in the tunnel there, and then head back up to the right to the room to get your temperature back up, like I've done there. Because you don't want to be making your way down here with a temperature at 25 to begin with. By the time you get down there you could lose all of it. So this section just showed you again how useful it can be to use necromorphs to kill other necromorphs. I used a puke ball there to take out one, and it took it out in the one go. It's much more efficient sometimes to do that than just to waste ammunition. Not only do you waste ammunition, you could get yourself into a position where you're surrounded and you might not be able to get yourself out of it. Limbs are a great weapon. Great asset to you. It just gives you a bit more to use in your arsenal. So now we've moved on, went to the bench. There was nothing really to do at the bench, but this is the feeder part now. Sneak through. You don't need to alert them, you don't need to do anything, just sneak by them. But do not stamp this box. If you stamp that box, the feeders will come. Use your telekinesis on it to break it, but just don't stamp on it. Now the circuit that's there with them is not worth it, it's only a clip I think. So I just leave it and make my way through. Now this next part, this is what I was talking about at the beginning with the human enemies, why I think the human enemies are actually a good addition. They offer up another way to take out necromorphs. Usually take them out by the limbs. Feeders however, headshots. One headshot and they're down. This is just for the normal feeders. For the black feeders it's maybe 2 or 3, but for the normal feeders it's just 1 shot. I deal with the black feeders in a different way. The normal feeders, he got by me, but watch this, he's in there. The normal feeders, just take them out with a headshot. It's the easiest way to do it, it's the quickest way to do it as well. Just run around and gather up all your resources after you finish this. And up above you there is another weapon part, make sure you grab it. You can grab it from down here. So, excuse me, we're at the bench now where I do upgrade my rig. So from the time I've started the game to the time I've got here I haven't upgraded my rig at all. But if you look down, my transducers are at 257. I don't do anything at the bench just now, I go straight and upgrade my rig. And having the transducers allows you to upgrade your stasis. I think it's the energy. So you have another segment to your stasis. and you'll find that that's kind of more important just now than having maybe 1 or 2 stasis packs. So here we go, the energy. I'll just put the energy at 1 bar, and that'll give you another segment. You'll find from now on that you can spend all your transducers on getting stasis packs now, instead of holding off and waiting to get your rig done up back onto the bench. And this is where I'll make the first upgrade to my weapons. It'll be the plasma cutter, and it'll be putting the telemetry spike on it. And the reason why I do that is it just adds a bit more power to the plasma cutter. The plasma cutter isn't really that powerful a weapon, especially to Black Necromorphs and other kind of stronger necros, but having that telemetry spike, which is rapid fire, it can get you out of a tight spot. And it's also good for this next part, which is you're facing off against this crustacean necromorph for the first time. Now, I'm showing here how to do this for the purist, but this is the way I do it anyway. I don't really use the roll in this game. I'm not bothered that it's there. It's, you know, it's just not something that I think of, but there's a lot of purists that kind of moan about how they put the roll in and it's too actiony. This will show you how to do it without using the roll. Stick as close to the rocky mound as you can, and just fire away at the tentacles as they come out. And I'm not being pretty accurate here just now, but now this isn't a glitch. I've shot all of them off and they reappear. That's not a glitch, that just happens. You need to be quicker at shooting the tentacle off just before they start running at you. Now if you have, say, a line gun with the explosive canister module, you can use that here to be more efficient, and this bit would be done just now. You just wait until the 3 tentacles are out, stasis it, and fire your explosive module at it, and it will take the 3 of them out in the one go, and you can do the same here. I've just done this for so long with the plasma cutter, and I love the plasma cutter that it doesn't really bother me, because I don't die at this part anyway, so each your own. If you have a more efficient way to take this necromorph out, then I would suggest doing it. Other than that, this is the tactic I use. You know, it keeps me safe, keeps me out of the way, and it's, you know, gets the job done. So that's just a tip there for you. Like I said, the reason why I put the telemetry spike on this is just for this part here. If you see it, with a stasis in it, I can just rapid fire the telemetry spike, and it does the job. And he's off. So at this bench, I've already made a top bar and opened the room behind me, and there's a pneumatic torch in there and other resources, so if you grab them, and I sell everything. And now this is where I make another weapon, and it's a telemetry spike. So my weapon loadout in this is basically the same as it is in 1 and 2, and you'll find out why in the next part of the video, because it's a very efficient weapon. So, Nility Joe signing off again for another video, and until the next time, take it easy.